Hey, what's up YouTube? Just another video on my latest custom is the Batman Assault on Arkham Task Force X King Shark or Suicide Squad King Shark figure. He's based off the Arkham Asylum Deluxe Bane DC collectibles. Pretty much what I did was I shaved everything down or sanded everything down with my Dremel, and like all these pieces that you see here, like the brace, the belt, I removed it by shaving it down. Also on the shoulders, the belt here, I sanded everything down. I also sanded down the veins and stuff, like the spider veins that he has on his arms and on his chest. I shaved down the gauntlets, so to speak. Chopped off his feet, and to keep that articulation in the feet, I use the boots are from the legendary. The reason I like to use these boots is because they have a ton of articulation. They have a pivot side to side, and goes up and down, but everything is so stiff right now. I also sculpted a little bit on the chest, also on the hands. I sculpted a little bit on the leg. I put these knee pads on. I put these little kind of like circles. I'm not finished, nowhere near complete. I sculpted right over the Bane's head. Yeah, so what I did is I sculpt right over it using the Abe's epoxy sculpt. This is him so far. Again, I just finished priming him. I still have to prime him a little bit more and sand him down and prime him again, and I have to smooth him out a little bit. So I have to get rid of some of these rough edges, or I also removed the spine, kind of like, which I'm not still. It still looks like it's there, so I don't know. I may just keep it like that. It's not that noticeable, at least to me, it isn't. He's nowhere near complete. That's how he looks from the back, and he's approximately, I would say, 9 inches, maybe a little taller. This is him right next to Bane, so he's a little taller because of the boots. Batman, Assault on Arkham, King Shark figure. Pretty much, as you can see, I added some additional sculpt to him from the other video. All the white sections is actually just sculpted on there. I sculpted right over the figure that's prime, as you can see. Sometimes when I'm doing these figures, I really can't tell, you know, until I prime them, if I'm gonna need some additional sculpting. That's what's awesome about the Rust-Oleum primers, that you can continue to sculpt over it even after you prime it. This is him so far. Again, he consists of 2 figures, which is the Arkham Asylum DC Collectibles Arkham Asylum Bane, and the legendary comic book heroes Marv for the boots, which I sculpted over. Pretty much what I did was I heated up the feet, and I popped them off, and I shaved off the actual foot, and I inserted the socket inside I drilled a hole inside the boot, and I inserted the socket in there. The reason I do that is so that way I can keep the articulation. This is back. Actually, this figure, during the initial sculpting, his right arm just came right off, to be honest with you. Like right now you wouldn't notice it because, you know, his right arm is mounted on a ratchet joint from a Lego Knights Kingdom figure. But, you know, if you pull on it really hard, or not really hard, but if you pull on it, the arm will come off. And this is the DC Collectibles Bane. I'll show you some size comparisons. This is the original figure here. If you don't have this figure, I highly suggest you pick him up, because in my opinion, he's one of the best figures. And man, this figure is just absolutely phenomenal. I mean, the sculpt, the paint application on this figure is just, I really can't put it into word. And the articulation, this figure is phenomenal. This is all for the video game. I never played the video game, but it's phenomenal. Oh, this is him right next to the DC Direct Batman. I'm not sure which one. This Batman is probably from, what is it? The Superman Batman, or Batman Superman Public Enemies. I think, in my opinion, this is one of the best Batmans out there. I love the sculpt and the paint application. But getting back to the custom, I think he looks amazing. Well, no, he's coming out okay so far, I think. Hopefully. I had to sculpt right over the Bane's head, so pretty much I sculpted right over his head. I don't know if it, I'm sorry for the there you go. I think he's coming out okay. He's fairly large. He's approximately, I would say, 9 inches. If not, yeah, around 9 inches. Let me do a 360. That's from the side. That's his back. I'm still, far from completing him. I still have some additional sculpting to do. And then I'm going to prime him again, and then I'm going to start the paint application. To be honest, I don't have the paints yet, but the paints I'm going to be using is the Reaper Pro paints, which I already chose the colors. Okay, if you like what you see, feel free to comment, rate, and subscribe. Thanks for watching, guys.